Winners of 4 of the last 5, the Outlaws back at home with 3 of their last 4 here at the home confines. Welcome in, as always, to Outlaws pregame right here on YouTube. My name's Colby Smith, and it's a special night down here at Damaski Field today. It's Pink at the Ballpark night as we look to try to sock out cancer. We tried to get a little original with what we're doing here, so we got staff, we got players, and lots of fans who've come decked out in pink tonight, and we are donating our 50-50 proceeds to the American Association of Cancer Research. And so we hope that everybody here, I'm sure if you're in the ballpark, you're not trying to buy in on our 50-50, but if you have a way to get in on our 50-50 tonight, hopefully you will. And Outlaws also going to make a side donation as well. So we're just really in support of cancer. It's a disease that affects so many, and so certainly special for many of these guys on our side who've had cancer in their family. I've had cancer in my family. Our owners have had cancer in their family, and just it's a disease that plagued so many. And so a special night here at Damaski Field, and we're doing a moment of silence here in just a second in the ballpark. But let's get into it. Last night, the Outlaws with saying winners of 4 last 5. Yesterday, winners 9-5.
Thank you.
And now that we got that out of the way with our moment of silence here for Pink in the Ballpark, 12 hits to 12 hits apiece, and Boonville, 2 errors, the Outlaws with 1. Oneonta leaves 11 on base and still gets the job done, and Boonville leaves a dozen on the base pass. Let's now go back and take a look at the scoring summary from last night. Ian Wirtz, a 3 RBI double in the first inning that immediately got the Outlaws going. Dane Richards, Zach Porter, Matt Carrera all able to come on in. And then in the bottom of the first inning, Angel Santiago grounding out to third. Chase Triplett went to second. Andy Perez would score, and it was a 3-1 ball game. Boonville would then get another run as Joey Oliveri had an RBI single straight up the gut. McKay went to second. Triplett scored, and after 1 inning, it was 3-2 in what was an entertaining start. In the third inning, Larson would ground into a double play, making it 3-3 as Santiago would scoot in to score. Then in the fourth inning, Zach Robinson would hit a 2-run shot. Carrera would fly out to center in the 6th, making it 6-3. Then Zach Porter would have an RBI single as well in the same half inning, scored Jane Kennedy unearned as there was an error by the Lumberjets in that frame. 7-3. Zach Porter would go on have an RBI double in the 8th inning, 8-3 Laws, and then in the 9th inning, Oneonta would get their final run on a Jaden Kennedy RBI single, scoring Ian Wirtz. It was 9-3, but then Boonville play in one more run in the bottom half of the inning on an Erwin Cabasa RBI single through the hole on the left side. So 9-4 your final score. Lost take 13 Ks. Boonville takes 6. And we are now, without any further ado, going to go to our pregame player interview of the day as I had a chance to catch up with Ian Wirtz. So let's get to it. Colby Smith, and I'm joined here today by Outlaws catcher Ian Wirtz. Ian, great offensive performance for you yesterday in Boonville. What was clicking last night?
I was just honestly getting the fastball. Like, my approach most of the summer is trying to hit the fastball earlier in the counts. Just because during the school year I wasn't kind of taking those. So this summer especially, working to get the fastball, especially 0-0 or 1-0. And I think 3 of the at-bats I was in a hitter's count and got a fastball to hit. So.
Well, when you talk about your mission and goals and coming here for this summer, what ultimately was on your mind when you got the call from Keaton to come here?
Oh, just looking to get a lot of at-bats, working some stuff approach-wise and swing-wise. Had some stuff to improve for my spring season. I was just hoping to get a lot of at-bats. And one of them was kind of being more aggressive with the plate, and then getting more comfortable catching college guys. So,
how exciting was it for you to come here and join this Outlaw team, and what have been some of the highlights so far?
It's been absolutely fun. Great group of guys. Obviously, like to win some more games, but, we've had some cool moments, kind of beating some teams in close games. Like the Amsterdam game was a crazy game. Even if we lost that one, it's so crazy to be a part of. And obviously just hanging out with the guys during the games, in the locker room, all that type of stuff. It's been great.
Well, it seems like everybody on this team has kind of said the same thing, that despite all the losses, you guys have become really close as a group. Why do you feel that is?
I feel like if you kind of band together, no matter whether it's a win or a loss, you kind of fall in love with each other just because you see each other every day. We're hitting every day. We have games every day. Even on the off days, we tend to see each other. And I also think it's like nobody really here has like much of an ego, so everyone's kind of blended well together and kind of just mingled well together. Everyone's a great group of guys. So.
How would you personally describe the experience of summer baseball?
I would say it's a bit of a grind, but it's like a fun grind. It's like it kind of is the closest thing a college or like amateur player is going to get to being like in the big leagues or in like pro baseball. Playing 40 games in the span of a couple months. You only have a handful of off days, so every day you're waking up, going to the gym, or like resting for the game later, and then you're playing every night, getting 100 at bats in the summer. That's what it's all about. So yeah, it's pretty much the experience.
What do you feel like makes Oneonta different from anywhere else you could play summer ball?
I mean, for me specifically, the other option I had was being at home, which I'm first off playing less games and not as good competition. But being in Oneonta, you kind of living on your own, continuing that whole like college kind of lifestyle, being on your own, being with your boys every day like it is the school ball. Being in Oneonta specifically, it's like upstate New York. I've never really lived out here. I've always been kind of Connecticut and the kind of the Northeast, but never like upstate New York. So it's kind of cool seeing this kind of different way of life.
What have been some of your go-to things to do around here, and what have you most enjoyed about the area?
There's a lot of nature. I've gone golfing once. I kind of wish I went a bit more. Honestly, I haven't explored too much of the specific parts of Oneonta, but honestly, just getting outside, whether it's doing like baseball stuff or like just hanging out with everybody, is definitely good because it's nice in the summer.
If you had somebody walk up to you a couple months from now and said, "Why should I go and play for the Outlaws?" what would you tell them?
I'm gonna say you get a lot. Like you play against great competition. Obviously, some of the teams have some really talented players, and you play with some great players as well. So I would say that a lot of at bats, the way the league's just structured around where you constantly working every day, and you're gonna get better. Like you kind of have to get better because if you're not, it's kind of just wasting your time. Especially with Oneonta, you have the access to the gym, you can get stronger, and then being able to just play and like meet different people, play every day. It's pretty much it.
Well, when you go back to that level of competition you were talking about playing here, I mean, I just kind of want to talk about your background playing at Lehigh. What led you to there? And I mean, just kind of walk me through your baseball journey.
Yeah, so initially I was kind of looking at I was looking at kind of schools similar to Lehigh. I was looking for something higher academic just because I was a pretty good student in high school. So after my junior season of high school, I got a lot of interest in like those higher academic schools, and Lehigh really fit kind of the what I was looking for because I kind of wanted to go to Pennsylvania, like a little bit away from home, but like not super far away, and also the high academic. Especially, I wanted to do engineering. They're really good with engineering, so like honestly, it fit all the boxes. I went to a camp there, met all the coaches, and I just built a great relationship with them the past year.
How would you describe your time there so far, and what are you excited about in going back next year?
I'm excited going back. Just like once again, it's fun to play baseball with guys you play with every day, see every day. I've just enjoyed Lehigh a lot. Not only is this, like the baseball program pretty good, I've loved this campus as well. So I feel like I get the full package of like a college baseball player, and like I also enjoy the like kind of the education as well. It is tougher, kind of being an engineer and playing college baseball, but I feel like it's gonna be well worth it. In the end, I've already grown just a year I was there.
Well, when you talk about engineering and that sort of thing, what's ultimately your career goals post baseball?
If MLB ever happened, that's okay, but it's not my main focus. I'm looking to kind of do something in whether it's my own research in chemical engineering or do some pharmaceutical work. My mom actually, she works for a pharmaceutical.
So we're going to have to cut Ian Wirtz off a little bit short there. My apologies, but as always, big thank you to our Outlaws for taking the time to swing by our pregame show. And that'll wrap us to a close here quickly this evening as we're getting going right on time. Thorsland's on the mound, Jamie Z's in the box, and it's a beautiful Thursday night in Oneonta as Z first pitch, bounces it into left field, and he's got a leadoff single and got a special guest alongside me tonight up here in the booth. Mikey, welcome back.
Hello, Colby.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Feeling good. Hopefully we can keep staying hot and
representing Rhode Island, number 20, Adonis Medina.
Hopefully win tonight.
Yeah, the Laws are hot. You said it, 4 of 5, and this team has been putting a lot of runs on the board, outscoring opponents 36-28 over this stretch.
It's pretty good. I mean, the pitching, it could be better, but they're the bats have came alive the last few games. That's
Well,
for sure.
Well, when you say the pitching, I mean, yeah, you look back at that Glens Falls game the other night, probably could have gotten out of here, only 3-4 runs allowed, instead 10. That game a little frustrating. Aziz on the run, and this one straight through the hole on the right side as well. Saugerties just putting them where they're not. Z goes all the way to third on the hit and run, and Stallions immediately with runners at the corners.
That was a very good hit and run. Very good.
Perfectly executed, and their top 2 guys in the lineup have been swinging it really well. And so that certainly does the job in helping this team score early runs. We've played 6 games against the Stallions this year, Mikey, and Saugerties has scored first in 5 of them.
They're just a very well-rounded team. I mean, I feel like all their players can get hits 1 through 10 or 1 through 9 through their order all the time.
Stallions are batting 10 here on the road tonight, and that one called strike, and Medina was running immediately. Wirt's not even going to attempt the throw, and so Stallions take away the double play ball, and they got 2 in scoring position.
Good to see Thorson throwing strikes. I feel like he struggled in one of his other starts, that maybe his last home start, but he's throwing strikes. It's just hopefully we just make plays.
Been filling up the zone here to begin, and just Saugerties putting them well on the ground, but that one thwacked off foul. Gets out of the ballpark on the third base side, and so the count quickly 0-2. Thorsland coming in, he's 0-2 with a 5.23 ERA, 7 starts, 8 appearances through 32 2/3 innings, which leads the Outlaw pitching staff. 0-2 offering. And that one the opposite way, and knocked down by Carrera, but going to skitter into left field. Charging in comes Dane Richards, but Z has scored, and it's quickly 1-0 Stallions.
A lot of ground balls hit up at short and second base.
Well, the one thing that you got to look at here, Mikey, I mean, they're putting the ball in play, and Keaton Mark, probably a good call, going to come out for an early mound visit, but you got to trust those guys behind you, and it just seems like the Outlaw infield not set up in the right positions right now.
Nah, the Stallions just putting it where we aren't. I mean, they just look like they could just do anything out there right now and get hits.
Pretty simplistic formula if you're the Stallions. Just put it on the ground here right now, because it seems like that's what's working. And they had a lot of ground balls yesterday, but ultimately fell short against Amsterdam. Mikey, the Mohawks, now 10 consecutive years have won the East Division.
Wow. We did beat them once. That's all that matters this year. We did beat them.
Hey, that's going to be the moral victory of the year, if nothing else.
That's victory of the year.
Hopefully we'll do it again Monday.
I actually hope. That'd be awesome.
2 more home games left. Chances are winding down to see the Laws here at home at Damaski Field in 2025. Monday's Mental Health Awareness Night at 7 against Amsterdam, and then Tuesday night our Fan Appreciation Night against Glens Falls at 7.
If you missed it the first time, the DH is up now from Northern Central Texas, number 25, Logan Sanchez.
Logan Sanchez in a 1-0 count. A designated hitter who had a rough day yesterday. Saw the game end with him at the dish, and saw Amsterdam celebrate right in front of him. And unfortunately for Saugerties, they're now 12-6 at home here in 2025. That was their first home loss in the month of July.
Wow.
They lost 3 in a row at home to end the month of June, and then they ripped off 7 consecutive wins at Canton before taking that L yesterday. 2-0 from Thorsland, and that one going to miss just low. Counts 3-0.
You want to, I mean, if there's a lot of fans at the park, I don't know if there is a lot of fans at the Stallions Park. I'm just guessing they are.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how they're playing better. That's why they don't lose at home. I mean,
Stallions definitely got a really good fan base. Shout out to anybody from Saugerties who might be checking out our feed tonight. The 3-0. And that one downstairs. And the base paths are going to be full of Stallions with still nobody away.
I would just go home with this, or maybe if it's hit to Carrera or Zach Robinson, I would just flip too.
Well, there must be something about Morton Thorsland is starting here at home against the Stallions. Last year we saw him opening night against Saugerties, and he got thwacked around a little bit. 11 hits, 8 runs, 6 of them earned. And, I mean, he came out of the bullpen later in the year against Saugerties. That was late June here at home, through 4 1/3, scoreless ball. But I guess the pressure starting against Saugerties just gets to him.
Maybe he's a better bullpen guy than a long reliever.
Well, that's the role that he's taking on at SUNY Oneonta, but you know how summer ball goes. You got guys who can
start,
give you innings. Yeah. Brandon Fish now in the box. Another guy with a rough one yesterday against Amsterdam. 0 for 5 with a punchy.
Oh, the elbow guard fell off.
Must be a little loose. Get him some tape.
Big
Come on, Mikey, get on that.
Big swing on that. Swung right through it.
So 0-2, and his batting helmet looks glittery.
Huh?
His batting helmet looks a little glittery.
That could just be a style choice. But
Huh.
I do see he is swinging late with the hole between Kennedy and Carrera. He could be trying to plug it through that left side.
And
Oh,
instead he
never
goes
mind.
right
He goes
side
right
past
down the right
Waterman
side.
into right field. Medina scored, and Pasos held up. Oh, man, thought they could have had a 2-ball there, but Burnsworth, they don't want to test the arm, so already 4 hits for the Stallions. 2-0, and still nobody out with still the bases
Not a
loaded.
good thing.
This has got the makings of being a very tough half inning for the Outlaws.
That was a hard play for Cole Waterman over there.
Yeah, that ball was hit probably good solid 70, 80 miles an hour off the bat, and the angle he had on it, not an ideal one either.
Of course, he went the other way when I said he was swinging late. He just pulls one.
That's all right. It's all right. Casey Comiskey, 4 for 5, led the Stallions in hits yesterday against Amsterdam.
Big game.
Had a run and a double, and checked his swing on this one, and they're going to say he went, so 2. Dorsland desperately needs an out here.
I think the Laws, when they score first, I feel like they've won some of their games.
Yeah, when scoring first, we've won 3 times. 0-2. And this one shot up a mile high on the right side. Waterman back in foul territory. Burnsworth's coming over, but neither one's going to have a play. Unfortunate.
Need an out. It'd be decent to get out of this inning with only 3 runs, but hopefully it stays 2.
Right about now, you hope you get a ground ball straight up the middle. You trade the run for the out, get a 2-ball up there. That'd be nice. It would make it 3-0 though, so I guess you got me. This guy knows the ball. 0-2, and that one high. It's 1-2.
Everybody should be well, they can't be rested. I forgot we had a away game yesterday.
Yeah, little 4-4 stretch here, but then this team gets 2 days off, which is weird. 2 days off before you play your last 3 games. It's not normal. 1-2. Slow grounder, third base side. Kennedy charges, fires on a run just in time. And so they get Casey Comiskey, but he does pick up an RBI as Paso scoots in to score. There's now 1 down, but Mikey, it's already 3-0 Saugerties.
Hopefully the Laws bats can stay hot as they are and help Dorsland.
So Sanchez goes to third. Brandon Fish now at second. And there's 1 away, and this is the guy they call Showtime, Mikey. He's always putting the ball in play. He's always got epic celebrations out of Louisville. Baker had the off night yesterday as Cameron Carroll caught that game against Amsterdam. And speaking of well-rested, the Stallions team kind of well-rested on their side of things. They played last night after having an off day Tuesday. They were in action Monday against Boonville as well, but before that they had 3 days off in a row.
Wow.
That was partly due to a rain out in Glens Falls, but
Sounds like kind of what happened to the Outlaws in the month of June, where I feel like they didn't play for like a week.
June was sad.
June was pretty
I got
sad.
really sad in the first part of June.
June, we didn't play at all. I feel like some of their away games were getting rained out.
Yeah, June was a tough month. Don't take me back to those dark days.
Oh.
In the right field, big fly ball, Owen Burnsworth. And they're going to say it went foul. The umpires are going to converge. I think our home plate guy had sun in his face. Got some arguments going on from the base coaches.
Dorsland does not want a home run right here.
If that's ruled as a home run,
That
would be unreal.
I think it went foul, but
I thought it went foul too.
foul ball.
Good.
Good. Saves us.
I'll be honest with you. I lost sight of that one too with these.
It went into the middle of the trees. I mean,
Okay.
just hook foul.
Glad you got a nice view. These pink sunglasses, they're doing wonders for me. But
well, I'll mention the fit on the broadcast. Colby is currently wearing a pink tutu, sandals, pink sunglasses. I mean, looking good, Colby.
always doing something special here for the Laws, Mikey.
Always.
Trying to leave a legacy.
You're here all the time. Doing good stuff behind the scenes for the Outlaws.
1-2, Robinson checks the runner. He is
That's
going to
the
come home
play.
with a throw, and where it slaps the tag on. And so they'll force out Logan Sanchez for 2. And now there's 2 away. Fish does
Smart
go
play
over to
from-
third.
Smart play from Robinson right there.
Outfielder from St. John's, number 29, Dylan Fitzsimmons.
And Baker going to be on courtesy of the fielder's choice. So first and third with 2 outs. Trying to escape the half inning with Dylan Fitzsimmons now in the box. He's another one who had an off day yesterday. Did have a hit against Boonville. What's that now, 3 days ago? 4 days ago? 3 days ago.
Hard to keep track of the days. Dog days of summer really affecting you, Colb.
They're hitting me hard, man. Really hard. That one looked low, but
that one did look a little low.
Thorsland gets a benefit of the doubt call, and it's 0-1. Yeah, summer. It seems like it's gone quick, but hasn't at the same time this year.
Been a proud Outlaw this year.
Oh, yeah. Every day is a great day to be an Outlaw. This one on the right side, Robinson again, bombs it over Waterman.
Good way to finish.
And the half inning is indeed going to come to a close. It's going to be 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they will strand a pair. We hit the bottom of the first here on Laws YouTube. It is 3-0 Stallions. Bottom of the first inning, back here on Laws YouTube. Kaz Uhar's in the box. It's Chase Van Volkenberg getting the start for Saugerties in a hard hit ball. Going to be flared into center field. Base knock. And the Laws greeting Saugerties loudly here in the bottom half of the frame. Uhar has just recently returned from injury, and he has been looking real good, like the injury time helped him. Now it's Matt Carrera in the 2 spot, and we'll let through Keaton March starting 10 in the batting order here just a second. But again, it's Van Valkenburg on the mound for Saugerties. 1-1 with 1 save as he fires in a strike. This is his first start of the summer, so for the 10th time here in the month of July, the Outlaws see a pitcher making their first start on the other side. The 0-1 from Van Valkenburg, and Carrera out to right field, drops it down on a one-hop in front of Medina. Back-to-back base hits. How about it? So 3 pitches, and already Van Valkenburg in some trouble. If the early going any indications tonight, we could have an offensive slugfest on our hands. But if that's going to be the case, the Outlaws do have to put some runs on the board to make that spoken into existence. This team has really started to put together some good games on the offensive side. Mikey and I were kind of speaking to it a little bit there in the top half of the inning, but looking at it statistics-wise, over the course of the last 5 games, this team has seen their team average shoot up from a 216 to a 229. Van Valkenburg looking at both base runners, and Porter, the 0-1. Towering shot out into the left center gap, drifting in, caught on the run, Griffin Crane, and there's one away. Crane comes in quite a ways, probably only about 25, 30 feet behind second, able to make that grab. And now it's going to be Cole Waterman's turn. Cole Waterman's been swinging the bat really well for this team. Can't stress enough how good he's been since coming in here. 250 average to sit for 24, but he does have a double, triple, 3 ribbies. And his biggest thing has been that walk to K ratio of a 5-12 to this point. He looked pretty dang good in Boonville yesterday, put the ball in play 4 times. Got a couple of hits. Everything was really working for that offense yesterday, and I think the biggest surprise of the night for this team on the offensive side was that Zach Robinson home run in the 5th inning to give them a lead they'd never turn back over. 0-1. And that one in the dirt, but Waterman swung anyway, and so it's 0-2. Had to give Robinson player of the game for that home run last night, but you can't help but look at a strong outing out of the bullpen for who's becoming a fan favorite here in Lost Country, Alex Burciaga, 5 2/3 behind Zach Rao, and held the Jets to just a singular earned run. 0-2, both base runners going, Waterman, and they were trying the old hit and run as it got up the line in foul territory this side of the park. Damaski's certainly bustling here on Pink in the Park night. One of the bigger crowds we've had here over the course of the last few weeks. So certainly appreciate everybody's support of this special night. Uhara's on second, Carrera's on first, 1 down, and the Laws already trailing 3-0. Van Valkenburg out of the stretch, and Waterman able to taser beam it up over the seats on the third base side. So he's now seen 4, and still your count's 0-2. Coming up in the 2nd inning, we will take our first look of the night at the PGCBL out-of-town scoreboard. Handful of games in the Western Division have big playoff implications tonight. Not so much on the east side anymore. Right now, Amsterdam's clinched the division, just kind of fighting for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. The Stallions get cold here at the end. Utica could still slide up there and take that 2 spot, which Saugerties certainly does not want to hear. The 0-2. Swung right through. And Waterman's down, reaching for the off speed. And so there's 2 away. Kind of guaranteed at this point as well, even though it hasn't been mathematically made official, that the 4-spot team is going to be the Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs. Because Boonville could be eliminated from playoff contention. I'm not good at math, but if I did it correctly, the Lumberjets could be officially eliminated tonight. They're playing the Amsterdam Mohawks at home, and when I just checked, Amsterdam already out to an early lead. But again, we'll get to the out-of-town scoreboard in the 2nd inning. Richards in fair territory to third, taken to the bag unassisted by Brandon Fish to nab out Kaz Uhara. So the Outlaws going to strand a pair on the base pass. They do knock Van Volkenberg for a pair of singles, but we go top two, and it is 3-0 Saugerties. Top of the second inning, Colby Smith, Mikey Quackenbush back here with you. And Mikey, tough half inning for the Outlaws after back-to-back base hits to start it off.
We just kind of dudded out, but, I mean, it's promising. It does look promising that Uhara and Carrera both got base hits. Kind of did what the Stallions did the first inning, just put it where they weren't. I mean,
and now you certainly got to hope that you can keep doing that, string together base runners, find a way to keep this game close. Anthony Lino, the High Point product. It's an 0-1 daisy cutter left side. Kennedy on the run, gets it on over to Waterman. And there's a 5-3 for out one.
First time he's been playing in a while.
Kennedy actually, so it's kind of a weird story. He broke his hand up at Muscles and Motions only about a week after our players got here. He had played in, I think it was 2 games at the start of the year. Yeah, 2 games, because just the one counted for, stats, because those exhibitions against Auburn, we'll frown about those.
Count.
I do wish those count for a lot of reasons. Up the middle, Carrera ranging to his left.
Good
Beautiful play.
Carrera.
As Waterman.
Carrera's a very good glove out there.
He stretches out over there at first. Griffin Crane forced down. That's 3 pitches for 2 outs. Here's Prime Martin Thorsland. Where was this in the first inning?
Back to the top of the order with a shortstop from Notre Dame, number 10.
I don't even know. I mean, Thorsland, he didn't look sharp the first inning, but I mean, he was throwing strikes, and hopefully Saugerties can just start not scoring, not getting base hits, and the Outlaws offense can just overpower the pitcher. I mean,
maybe he went into the dugout after that top of the first and called the genie and, used one of his 3 wishes on coming out here for a scoreless 1-2-3 top second.
that must have been one of his wishes. I mean,
I guess. That one missing low, and the count's 2-0. If you had a genie in front of you, what's the first thing you'd wish for?
That's a tough one. I mean, a lot of people would say money, but money, I mean, depends what your situation is with money-wise. I mean,
there you go. I like that answer. I respect it.
I don't know. Maybe a lost loved one. I mean, not sure.
2-1 from Thorsley. And
Wow,
looked like he wanted to go. But
what would your one genie wish be?
oh, definitely a cruise to the Bahamas for sure.
Not an Outlaws playoff run.
Nah.
Would that be the second wish?
That was long out of the question. Out to left field, this one's going to go. Chasing it back to the corner, Dane Richards is at 3 hops and rolls all the way to the wall. Round is second, Jamie Z going to pump the brakes there.
Good relay. Good relay.
And it's a 2-out double, so I guess the Genie let Thorsland down.
Did not get the 1, 2, 3.
The Genie let him down.
Genie did indeed let him down.
I got some word for that Genie post-game.
Post-game?
Yeah.
What about a pregame? Pregame interviewed him on Monday. You're just going to start getting after the Genie.
Yeah, I guess. That'd probably be the move. I like that. Yeah. He might give me a solid 6-minute interview. We'll see.
I'll have to watch that one.
Donis Medina going to take a high called strike, and he'll fall down in the count 0-1. Medina actually had one of what was probably the best defensive plays I've seen in the PGCBL all summer last night in that game against Amsterdam. Laid out for a diving catch in right field in the first inning with the Mohawks already on top 1-0 with still nobody out. And from his knees, threw the ball home on just a 1 hop and got it, tagging Mohawk out at the plate, so turned a double play from his knees.
What position was he playing?
Right field.
Wow. From his knees?
The 1-1. And that one laser beamed up, and so it'll be 1-2.
Must have a good arm. I mean, if you're throwing for your knees for a double play, I mean, that's a hell of a play.
I couldn't do it.
You could?
No, I couldn't.
Oh, I thought you said you could.
No. maybe if the Genie gave me a third wish. Z again off second. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to shallow center. Lets it fall in front of him, and it takes a bad bounce to his left. From third, Jamie Z is scored, and Saugerties hits 4-0.
I think Kaz could have had that one.
I think Kaz could have had that one too.
The batter of record, the first baseman.
But
number 22,
we're going to be nice.
It is hard how to track the ball in the outfield. I will say that as an ex-outfielder.
Well, Damaski Field is where balls come to die too.
Yeah. Not a lot of home runs are hit here.
No, actually that was one thing Ian Wirtz and I talked about today. His home run being a real confidence booster for him. I mean, he's the only Outlaw who's hit one here this summer.
It was a very good swing.
Keaton Mark regarded as one of the best off-seed barrels that he's seen over the course of his time here coaching the Laws.
That must say something. There's been a lot of talent coming to the Outlaws.
Wirtz bobbles that one in the transfer, and Medina swipes second with no throw. So Paso Wirtz had 2-0. Yeah, this team really has had a lot of talent here. The pool has started to grow. A lot of Division I schools getting back into the fray.
Started looking at the Outlaws, and that's good for us. I mean, it is hard to compete though with teams like Amsterdam, who get the guys from like Wake Forest and Alabama.
That's going to be us, Mikey. We're going to get you out there.
Hopefully we just have a crazy offseason. We just start recruiting guys, and
you're going to be our star recruiter of the offseason. You're going to tap into that pool.
I'll be the persuader.
Got you. We'll put you right on the front lines.
We'll bring some guy from, like, Vanderbilt here, and he'll just find a pitcher, he'll throw 7 scoreless every day.
Love it.
Every time he pitches.
That's what we need.
That is something we need.
We've only had one scoreless outing from a starting pitcher all summer.
That was against
Glens Falls.
Blue Sox?
Glens Falls.
Glens Falls.
That one low for ball 4, and Paso takes the free pass.
That was a shutout, right?
Only shutout the Laws have recorded this season.
Wait, what did you say?
Only shutout the Laws have recorded this season.
Well, at least we did it.
Yeah.
That's a positive.
Some things are only meant to be done once, I guess. Hey, we still got a couple games though. Could happen again.
We could.
Just don't want to be on the wrong end of one of those games.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully that game is not like this, but
half swing, Robinson charges. Oh, that was nifty. That was nice.
Sucked that Thorsland's gonna get the 1, 2, 3, but still got out of it. Did give up a run, but
well, that ball certainly seemed like it died on the grass and rolling slow to Robinson. But Saugerties gets another run. It'll be 1 run on 2 hits no errors, and they will strain a pair on the base path. So bottom two coming up next is my tongue still getting twisted. We will be right back. Bottom of the second inning. Welcome back to the Maskey Field here in beautiful downtown Oneonta, city of the hills, and you might be able to see those hills back in the distance. Ian Wirtz is the only one who's hit one towards them this summer, as we were just talking about in the top half of the inning. If you're just dropping in, had Wirtz on the show pregame today, and he certainly had a lot to talk about. His first ever summer playing summer ball. He could have stayed back home, as he said, but instead wanted to see some higher level competition, challenge himself, and it certainly paid off confidence-wise for him. He's probably one of the guys in this lineup who, despite what stats and numbers might say, has really seen an increase in his mojo during his just about 2 months here. 2-0, and that one bounced low, and so it rolls 3-0. Behind him in the lineup, 7th spot, Zach Robinson. Jaden Kennedy plays third in his Damaski Field return, first time since June the 4th. Hugo Conors, 9th as the EH, and Owen Burnsworth in right field rounds it out. Van Volkenberg now moves it back to a 3-1. He's got Baker catching him behind the plate this evening. Here's the 3-1. And that's called strike in towards the belt. Runs full. Around the horn on the infield for Saugerties, it's Dylan Passo, Casey Comiskey, Jamie Z, and Brandon Fish is the payoff. On the left side, Z ranging right. Perfect throw on the money to Dylan Passo. Call that glove the bank, and he just deposited $100. Certainly be nice if we could drive our 50-50 jackpot up here by $100 or more. Still trying to get that to grow. Our intern's been walking around here the park doing a great job like they always do, trying to get everybody involved, whether it be 50-50 or on-field activities or whatnot. There's something for everybody here at a Laws game. Robinson takes a miss up high, and it's ball one. He had a massive shot in Boonville yesterday. Second home run by a Laws hitter up at Howard Aragus Field this summer, as that one rolls over in a foul territory over the bag. He's chugging for a second, going to get there standing up. And 48 stays red hot. He's got a double, and the Laws in business with one out.
Put your hands together for the third.
That took a bad hop off that third base bag and rolled into foul territory towards the outlaw pen, and it looks like Fitzsimmons, who's in left field, getting chirped a little bit by the Oneonta bullpen after his read on that ball. There's nothing he could do. I think just about everybody, myself and everybody up here in the booth with me, thought that one was going to be a foul ball, but, you know, when it stays on the bag, it's a fair ball. Kennedy takes a miss down and outside, and it's 1-0. Again, welcome back to Damaski, Jaden. Nice to see him. He was working on trying to get back into the lineup for a handful of weeks. That hand, it was tough to see him walking around with a cast, knowing how badly he wanted to be out here on the field. But now that cast has come off, and he's in there and probably going to be the everyday third base guy at the end. Checked his swing there, and he did indeed go until it's 1-1. With Thomas Woodridge suffering that leg injury the other night, there's a chance he might not play in the final 3 games. He, of course, not here in attendance tonight. Don't know if, Tommy, you're watching up in Fayetteville. If you are, hi. But it's a 1-1 count. Van Valkenburg spiked that one in front of the plate. It's 2-1. Laws have had so many guys who have left for various reasons all throughout the summer. And, I mean, the one stalemate, the one consistency really for this team has been the pitching staff. David Denton, Coach Keaton were talking about that just to the right of me yesterday in the dugout in Boonville. They were talking about how even though this team has lacked for arms at times, they've somehow been able to get through and they've still been able to win a few ball games. That one got all the way back to the match behind the plate, and so Robinson goes to third on the wild pitch, and the count's 3-1. And Saugerties in danger of surrendering their first run of the evening. Paso will drift up a little bit to the edge of the grass. Fish back halfway over at third. And Kennedy left that one high, ball 4. And so it's runners at the corners here for the Laws with just 1 out. Hugo Conors
Westchester University, number 18.
now going to come to the plate.
Conors.
Conors returning to the lineup in a couple of days for the first time himself as he takes strike 1. Again, he's got Owen Burnsworth behind him as the only 2 Outlaws that have yet to come up and swing it, with, of course, Conehorst being in there now. 0-1, and that one a good rip and a miss, and so it's 0-2. Conehorst going to Westchester this fall. He's appeared in 15 games, hitting just butt 49 clip for the Laws this summer. 0-2. Kennedy's on the move as that one caught off the barrel and goes foul. And so we'll keep on going. Oh, 2 to Conors. Blasted ball out to right center. Drifting on back. It's called on a run. Adonis Medina able to make the play. Robinson is tagged up the score from third. Laws are on the board as Conors gets a ribby. It's a 4-1 score.
Taking in the right fielder from RPI, number
So
12,
again, Robinson scores. Kennedy's still chilling at first. Now there's 2 down, and Owen Burnsworth steps into the box for the first time this evening. As promised, a look at the PGCBL out-of-town scoreboard. Top of the 4th, Dwyer Stadium in Batavia, the Mutt Dogs have a 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 4th inning at Geneva in the Red Wings' second to last home game. They got a 2-2 ball game. Bottom of the 4th at Newark, Pioneers, Pilots in a 2-2 deadlock. Power City and Niagara Falls, that game's not being scored, just an exhibition of 7 innings in a non-leaguer. Top of the 5th, final home game for the Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs this summer, and they've got an 0-0 score with Utica. And that game, a critical one for the standings, is those teams currently 3-4 in the East Division with only 2.5 games separating them. Top of the 3rd, Boonville has now ripped off 3 straight runs after Amsterdam jumped on top 1-0, and it's 3-1 Jacks. And that's it for your out-of-town scoreboard as of now. We'll take a look at it again in the 5th. Burnsworth in a 1-2 count, trying to keep the half inning alive. Kennedy, the only man on the base paths. Van Valkenburg goes to the slider, and Burnsworth hits a moonshot, and it's caught. Brandon Fish up on the edge of the grass, Pulls it down like it's nothing. It's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. And Oneonta has now left 3 on through the first 2 frames, and we hit the top of the 3rd. It's Saugerties 4-1.
Ready to learn more about
Top of the 3rd inning, Colby Smith, Mikey Quackenbush back here alongside you. 5-6-7 for the Stallions, Mikey, and Martin Thorsland's back out for another inning.
Hopefully he can just throw a 0 up on the board. A few zeros would be great to save some of the bullpen.
And I think there are a handful of guys in that bullpen for the Laws who want to get in, get some action tonight, because only had to use 2 arms yesterday and we had 5 arms available. So there's going to be some guys jumping anxious.
And my guy Bert Siaga threw 5 and what? How many innings?
5 2/3
Of scoreless ball or just
1-run ball. Fish is retired on a 3-1 ground out as Waterman fielded it cleanly behind the bag and flipped it nicely to Thorsland. I think that was kind of the line of the day on our social media, that Thor should have tried a baseball instead of a hammer, because our Thor certainly works good with a ball.
He does. I mean, he's been pretty. I feel like Thorsland. He's been very consistent.
He has.
Per se.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll give you 4 or 5 innings.
And he had, I would say honestly, his best appearance for this team came on the 4th of July here against the Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs. That was
an electric game.
That was
a great team win.
That was honestly, I would say I rank that as my favorite game of the summer, and then that Amsterdam game from last Friday, number 2.
I would definitely include the 14-run performance we had against Glen Falls. I mean, everybody was hitting the ball.
Well, that one was good, and that 2-0 victory against Glen Falls.
No.
When you're raking in the victories against Glen Falls, you know you're doing something right. Would have been nice to get a couple more of those against the Dragons, though. And it looks like that going to miss low for ball 4. So, Casey Comiskey, a 1-out walk. It's tough for Thorsland as he's now issued up 3 walks, all of which have been 4 pitch walks.
He's either, it's weird, he's either throwing 4 pitch walks or he's
getting out.
He's getting deep in the 2-strike counts. I feel like he hasn't thrown a ball in a 2-strike count yet. It's weird. Maybe that's just how he likes to pitch. I mean,
hey, if that's what he wants to do, as long as he's giving his team a chance to win ball games, can't really ask for too much more.
We have looked promising the first 2 innings, though. I will say that. We put the bat on the ball, and I mean.
Well, don't say that, because this team's been putting bat on ball all summer. As Wirtz airmailed that throw over the head of Carrera in the center field. Good backup by Uhura, but damage is done. Comiskey swipes second. So it's George Baker and a 1-0 count after that one.
Seeing Mugger make an appearance.
I love Mugger.
Mugger's my favorite mascot outside of Mr. and Mrs. Met for the Mets. I mean,
0-1. And this one, still carrying deep out to center field. Uhara just in front of the track, able to haul it in. Shovels it up to Carrera, and tagging the third, Casey Comiskey, as there's 2 away.
Now coming up for the Stallions from
You a big Mets guy?
29, Dylan Fitzsimmons.
I'm a huge Mets fan.
Really?
I love the Mets with all my heart.
But the Outlaws are still your favorite baseball team, though, right?
It's very close.
Very close. Oh. Come on, we got to pull.
I probably get more mad with the Mets when they lose than the Outlaws when they lose, because I mean, when we lose, I mean, it sucks, but we always have fun in the booth. So I mean.
Yeah, it's always a good time up here. It's my favorite thing about being here. Robinson down on one knee, turns and fires it over.
That's what they needed.
So, yes, indeed, the Lost post to 0. Saugerties leaves another runner on the base path. They've stranded 5 through 3 innings. Middle of the 5th here in Oneonta, 4-1, Stallions. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Outlaws trailing by a 4-1 score. It's top of the lineup as they've sent 10 to the plate through the first 2 innings. And first pitch of the game, first pitch the Laws saw of the game, Kazuhara shot a single out towards left center, so we'll see if he can try to replicate that success together. Van Volkenberg back out for a 3rd inning of work, and he's going to toss one up and away, and it's ball 1. Stallions are pretty fortunate tonight in terms of the arms they got available. They have 4 bullpen arms. With a shortage of games they've played recently, should have just about everybody available, you'd think, as Comiskey, easy play to Paso. Took his time, made sure he didn't whip that throw too hard, made sure he didn't airmail the throw, whatnot. Just nice, easy flip play. And so there's one away for Matt Carrera. Carrera 0-1 in the first inning, able to shoot a single straight up the middle in the center. So he's trying to start 2 for 2. Laws do only have 3 hits on the board. Had those singles from Uhara and Carrera back-to-back to start the game, and then that double from Zach Robinson represents the only other one to this point. Robinson's run scored courtesy of a sacrifice fly, and that's one thing that Oneonta's done better than most teams. 4th most sacrifice flies in the entirety of the PGCBL this summer. Carrera and a 2-0. Van Valkenburg's pitch. Down, and Carrera left it there. So it's 3-0. We've already shown you the standings on the screen here in the PGCBL East, but getting down to crunch time, there's quite a lot still to be decided. And there's a strike, and so it's 3-1. And not particularly on our side, as I've said. It's already locked in that Amsterdam's gotten the 1. Saugerties, Utica fighting for 2 and 3, and has almost become a guarantee that Mohawk Valley's getting the 4 spot. So as of right now, the matchup would be Amsterdam hosting Mohawk Valley on the 30th, and Saugerties hosting Utica, which would be different from a year ago. Payoff fouled off, and so that's 6 pitches in, and still 3-2. But again, last year, Mohawk Valley and Saugerties half back, gone 6-3-1 over their last 10. Utica's in 3rd, 2016 and won 8.5. They've won 5 in a row. Call them hot. Score chain burning, whatever. 7-3 over their last 10. First offering to Porter, and that one swept just a bit low, and it's ball 1. Mohawk Valley overall 21-18-1, 9 games back, just 5-5 over their last 10. Boonville 17-20-1, 10 straight losses, 12 back. Porter into right field, coming in, couple of stutter steps. Donis Medina cradles it in, and so that's a 1-2-3 for Van Valkenburg. Glens Falls, second to last, 11-25. Outlaws rounded out the East at 8-29, but that's a 1-2-3 by Van Valkenburg here in the 3rd. We'll go to top 4, and Stallions 4-1, still your score. This one's whipping right along. Top of the 4th, Goldie Smith, Mikey Quackenbush, and Mikey, that was a tough bottom of the 3rd.
Nah, I mean, some decent. I mean, Kaz and what's his face, Matt Carrera had some decently hard hit balls, and then Zach Porter with the fly out.
It's 9-10-1 here for the Stallions in Martin Thorsland's 4th inning. The 1-0 left downstairs.
Hopefully Thorsland could just eat a few, maybe 2 innings.
Be nice to go 5.
5 innings. I mean, that's what you want. That's what you want out of your starter. I mean, 5 innings, 4 runs isn't terrible out of 5 innings. That's not great.
2-0, bounced in the dirt, sprays up a little bit of dust. Get the dusters out.
Ghostbusters.
Hey,
That's rhyme.
it's all right. I could go for some Ghostbusters. It's a good movie.
You like the Ghostbusters?
Not really,
No,
but
you're not a big fan.
nah.
I'm not a fan either.
I'm not a huge movie person, honestly.
I can't really sit through movies. It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe two. I think I could sit through like certain movies.
I don't even know. Lately, I can't even sit through like any movie. Like I gotta get up. Like I'm just not the type of person who likes to sit down for 2-3 hours, whatever it takes.
Yeah, same for me. I mean, like I can't. Maybe the last movie I watched was like a '90s movie, Jungle to Jungle.
90s
That was
movie.
that was the last movie I think I've ever watched.
I heard you were big into rom-coms, though.
Rom-coms? I'm not a rom-com person.
Really?
I don't know where you got that information from.
Must have been some false info. My bad. Bad source.
False info.
Yeah, gotta go to the GM then.
Did
He's-
GM send him into rom-coms?
I heard he is. General Manager Tony DeLillo is a big rom-com guy. The Notebook's his favorite.
Heard he also cried during the Titanic.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Oh, man.
That's factual. He told me.
Guess we'll have to slide him some tissues later. 1-0 here on Griffin Crane. Is again, he's the 10th spot in the lineup. You ever cry at a movie, though, that you have watched?
Nah.
Really? I used to cry at Disney movies when I was a kid.
Disney movies?
Yeah,
Wait.
Cinderella really got to me.
Cinderella got to you. Wow.
Yeah, I'm emotional, Mikey.
I don't know. I just think, well, I mean, if they're animated and not real, I don't really think it's worthy to cry over.
Beauty and the Beast really got to me, too. That
All
one.
right, I
Yeah.
mean, that's kind of reasonable.
Yeah,
That's kind of a reasonable one.
1-1. And that one ripped right through. So it's 1-2.
But I do know a lot of people cried to the Titanic.
I didn't cry when I watched that,
It's-
surprisingly.
that's what Tony told me. A lot of people just cried to it, and I'm like, I could kind of see it,
Yeah.
but
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't cry at that, but I cried at Cinderella. The 1-2.
wow,
And
good pitch from Thorsland.
that one was swing and a miss. So there's one out. Laws do have action in the bullpen. David Denton was up and throwing. It looks like now he takes the seat. It's Matt Prostopnik who's starting to get hot. Prostopnik had pretty solid outing. When was it he threw? Was it Monday? At this point, all my days are running together.
I think it was Monday.
That one going to be high for ball one. No, it was Saturday. Saturday against Mohawk Valley. I had to check. I was like, I know it was the first time we played the Diamond Dogs. I was thinking that was Monday, but that was Dunge Falls.
It's interesting to see. The Outlaws bullpen's always throwing a football around.
Hey, they're trying to keep those arms hot, trying to keep those arms fresh. It's kind of led by Dan Payton, the Canada boy. He's a hoot.
Of course.
Don't sound more enthused, Mikey.
I'm always enthused.
Really?
I'm enthused by this team.
I'm enthused by this team too.
Enthused by you, Colby. Enthused.
You're my favorite. I hope you know that.
Favorite Outlaw? Who would you say would be your favorite Outlaw player right now?
I don't have a favorite. I'm an unbiased personality upstairs.
Well, I do.
But you're my favorite up here.
I do have a favorite Outlaw on the team.
Who's that?
Definitely Alex Burciaga. He just has aura. I mean,
He's just got aura. All
with
right.
his yeehaw. Yes, maybe was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
Yeah, he was really surprised that he won that competition on IG.
Yes.
Stop. And around third, Lino's going to stop there, so that'll be another wild pitch, second of the
thinking about
night. He was indeed thinking about it. And lights are going to come on here at Damascus Field. That's aura.
That's a what?
That's aura.
That's aura.
When the lights come on, Gary's got his aura
Gary.
working.
Gary Lang. That's the boss.
He's the man.
Man of the hour.
Hey, he was our model tonight with the pink T-shirt,
Yeah,
too,
I
for the
mean-
50-50 giveaway.
He looked pretty good in that.
You would have looked good. We'll get you one. What size you wear?
Men's medium.
Got you. It'll be here waiting for you on Monday.
Awesome.
Adonis Medina now with first and third, and still just one out here in the top of the fourth. Immediately on the run goes Jamie Z. Wirtz, massive throw, gonna bounce away, rolls into center field. Trotting to score from third, Anthony Lino, and that will be a first error of the game on the law. As 5-1 Saugerties is your score.
Not great. I don't know who ducked out of the way on that one. It looked like maybe Carrera ducked out of the way.
Can't be ducking out of the way of those.
I think if he didn't duck away and Words made a good throw, I think we could have easily got him at home. 'Cause he was about to run.
Z's running again as he's going to third, and that one a few feet shy of the plate. And heads up base running. Z's coming on in. The slap head from Thorsland.
Wow.
He gets around it. Saugerties leads by 5. So the plate's going to be dusted off, and it's going to be a 1-0 count. Is again, that will be a wild pitch that allows Jamie Z to go 2 bases.
Man has insane speed. He scored all the way from second on a pass ball. I mean, can you run that fast, Colby?
No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
There's a reason why I didn't try out for cross country or track in college.
I heard you ran a pretty fast 5K time, and some of the contestants that you're running with couldn't keep up.
Yeah, I still get out there and run, but definitely not a speedster.
Not a speedster?
No.
I don't know. They were. Some of the people said that they were not expecting you to be that fast.
Really? Who said that?
Deja Haynes. She said that she was not expecting you to be that fast.
I have to take that one up with her.
I think that's a compliment.
I guess so.
You're just a speedster out there.
Number 22, Dylan Passo.
Dylan Passo, 1 for 1 with a walk, also has a run scored. And Saugerties, it seems like really starting to fill up the score sheet tonight. Already 6 hits, taking 4 walks, got the wild pitches, stolen bases are starting to add up. Saugerties has now swiped 28 bags in the season series against the Outlaws.
It's a lot of bags.
That is a lot of bags. 1-1. Saugerties has won all sets entering this evening as well, and the Anna's lost 16 straight against Saugerties. 1-1.
Is there a team that's close to Saugerties with base stealing that you know of?
Against us? No, not even
I mean,
close.
the other
I
night,
think
I
the
feel
next
like-
closest is Amsterdam. I think they've got 16 or 17 on us.
'Cause I feel like the other night there was a team that stole like 3 times in the first inning.
2-1, and this one to the left center gap caught by you, Hara. Maybe you got me, Mikey. I don't know. I try to keep up with my
You
stats
try.
and stuff the best I can, but
It's tough out here.
it is tough.
Only on a
It's not,
outlaw streets.
it's not the boondocks of Boonville, but you know. Bottom of the 4th inning, we go. Saugerties 6-1 is your score. Bottom of the fourth inning here in Oneonta. Jace Van Volkenberg is done after 3 innings. His final line is 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, and he surrenders 1 walk and strikes out 1. It's John Ryder who's the first arm out of the bullpen, and he tosses up a ball to Cole Waterman, who's here in the 4th spot in the lineup. Fitzsimmons, Crane, Medina left to right in the outfield for the Stallions, all backaways, as it seems like they've done their work and scouted how well Waterman has been barreling up baseballs as of late. 1-1. And Ryder gets Waterman to foul one off, and so it's 1-2. Ryder's had a really tough summer for the Stallions. Can't put it any other way than that. A 15.88 ERA across 6 appearances, 5 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 11 runs, 10 earned. He has walked 12 and struck out 7. That one down and low, and so it's 2-2. Ryder's been a guy who's mostly been used in low-leverage situations for the Stallions, with the exception of his first outing against Mohawk, where he got rung up in what was a tie game when he entered in. That one towards the shoes, and so the count's going to move full. Here on the Great 10, who's got the pink on in support of Pink in the Park Night. He's got the pink little arm guards that he's rocking. Told me that they're for tonight. Here's the payoff. And that one going to ring him up looking. Gets frozen by Ryder's fastball off the plate. And we'll go to Dane Richards with 1 down. Richards reached on a fielder's choice to end the first inning. He hit a ball over towards third that was scooped by Fish as he ranged right over the bag, stepped on it, and so half inning came to a close as the Outlaws stranded a pair on. They've left 3 on to the first 3 half innings as well, if you missed that stat. And Richards able to bomb one off foul, and so it's 0-1. Dane Richards had his average as high as 308 at one point earlier in the month of July, but has seen it drop off a bit as he's come back to human life. That one tossed off the dish and counts 1-1. Camilleri, a do-it-all guy for the Laws here on the infield, going to run some new baseballs out.
Oh, you weren't responding earlier. We thought it broke. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I was talking to someone.
1-1. That one towards the hands. It's 2-1.
So it wasn't broken. You just ignored us. Did you need something? I'm sorry. No, not anymore.
Ryder going to deal one upstairs. Counts 3-1. We talked about the East Division standing, so we also got to talk about the West and what's been going on out there. Is that one misses off the plate, and it's ball 4, and so it'll be 1 on with 1 out. Jamestown currently leading the West in what's coming down to the final week in a division race, but the Mutt Dogs kind of falling off. In Niagara Falls resurgence, it's really a 3-team race for who's going to take number 1. Jamestown's 27-13, have won 4 in a row. Batavia's in second, 27-13-1, having lost the 3 straight. Niagara Falls in third, 27-16. Auburn in the 4th spot, 23-13-5. Elmira 21-18-1. Newark going to be the last team in the playoff picture out there at 16-21-3. And then already having been eliminated, the Niagara Iron Bats and Geneva Red Wings. Iron Bats are 9-32, and Geneva 7-31-2. So Outlaws no longer the worst team in the league in terms of record-wise. It'll stay as Geneva. And you hope that that can hold up here for a couple more days. But a 2-0 here on Wirtz. And Ryder now delivers. That one a few feet shy of the plate, bounced in front, gets away. So Richards trots to second. That'll be a wild pitch on the spiked ball. So it's 3-0. Richards a short lead off second as Ryder fires. Low ball 4. And so it'll be first and second with one out. Zach Robinson now comes to the plate. He hit a double on a 1-0, advanced over to third on a wild pitch, and then ultimately came in to score on a Hugo Conor sac fly to Adonis Medina and right. If you're the Laws, you really need to get at least one run here to be satisfied with how this half inning's gone. Against the bullpen arm, who hasn't been very good this year, you really need to score where you can, where you get an opportunity to. Both base runners going to go as the high throw slapped on over at third, won't be in time. And so Richards has gone to third, and Ian Wirtz has gone to second. Laws pull off the double steal. And the count's at 1-1.
I'm hearing about Mugger's first wins right here.
It was Haven, not even Curry.
I'm okay with that.
Haven's security.
Ryder 1-1. And that one fouled off. And so it's 1-2. Head coach Colin Martin, Weber International U coach, coming out to grab that ball. Everybody here in the PGCBL, the do-it-all is trying to help out, be helping hands, and we appreciate it. The 1-2. And that one a good miss. Robinson, very veteran take to move it to 2-2.
We had a 45-minute inning the other day when we put up 10 runs in one inning.
Ryder out of the stretch. And there's another miss down and out. So the count's going to move full with still just one away.
I like it. One time all year is pretty good.
Ryder's payoff. Big swing and a miss. Is Robinson unable to bomb the fastball the way he wanted. So he'll head back to the dugout. And Jaden Kennedy's going to come to the plate. Kennedy walked in the second inning. Got a chance to meet his grandma the other night when she was here. That was a good time. Always appreciate it when I'm stopped by Law's parents, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, whoever here at the ballpark. Always a good convo. Front of the plate, that one, going to be ball 1. Our families have been really good this year, as opposed to past years, coming out and supporting, filling up the ballpark, home and road games. And let's let my scoreboard and out behind here fix that for you. And that one a called strike. And so it's 1-1 to Kennedy. Ryder just a pitch high, and it's 2-1. Outlaws their final 3 games. We've already talked about the final 2 being at home Monday, Tuesday. We got a pair of off days tomorrow and Saturday. Before Sunday, we go to Utica for a 5:15 first pitch. And then Monday, Mental Health Awareness Night against the Mohawks as that one pops off the glove. We will get a plate. The plate is Richards able to slide around. It looks like he got spiked in the leg by George Baker, who came diving back. It was not a good angle for Baker to kick his feet out like he did. They're lucky Dane's all right.
That's for music. Music until the mic sounds good.
So Richards able to score. Wirtz goes to third. And Kennedy in a 3-1 count on the high ball. Kennedy stepping out, taking some practice swings. It looks like George Baker needs a towel to wipe himself off. So Baker still having a conversation with the dugout over here, and it looks like he needs some water. I don't know if he's got cramping going on or what. But this has been quite the time. As something's going on with his face too, I guess. I don't know if it's a contact issue or what, but they were just going towards his eye. Gotta think if you're John Ryder that this is a little frustrating. Starting to lock in.
Why'd you bring your Xbox today?
I'm making a sign, bro. You gotta get me enough.
So Baker will go back out and go behind the dish. But get back to what I was saying, Monday, Tuesday. Got a pair of home games to wrap it out. Laws are going to have Amsterdam in here, 7 p.m. Monday on Mental Health Awareness Night. Tuesday we'll host Glens Falls. That'll also be a 7 p.m. start, and that'll be Oneonta and Fan Appreciation Night. So that'll be a good couple of games to close out with. A lot of tablers coming out here Monday. We just added 3 more today. 3-1. And Kennedy, pitch swing. And so the count's going to move full as he's unable to connect with it.
Okay, next pitch. Next pitch determines if you say number 18, you go home horse. You can just say you go home horse. You don't have to say it.
Ryder with a pitch. And Kennedy lasers it straight back. And so we'll keep at it. It's one of those win the battle type of ABs. Just who's going to give up first, or who's going to make a mistake first, I guess is a better way to phrase it. Three-two, and that one straight back behind the plate. And so we keep on going. That's now 7 pitches in. Big swing and a miss as Ryder went back to his fastball, the swing and miss stuff. Half inning will come to a close. Laws get 1 run on no errors,
Paul and Cooper.
no hits, and going to leave 1 on. Top of 5th straight ahead. Stallions in the driver's seat. 6-2. Top of the 5th inning, and Mikey Quackenbush, welcome back. Martin Thorsland, night's over. Tough outing.
Unlucky last inning. I mean, he out 2, had an error, and the Saugerties had a wild pitch go their way, and they scored a run off it.
So the final line for Thorsland will be 4 innings, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, with 6 hits, 4 walks, 1 K, and the very unfortunate number of 3 wild pitches.
One of them did hurt the Outlaws with a pass ball where they scored, but Thorsland, I mean, I think he just got knocked around a little bit. Wasn't too bad. I feel like they just hit him where the Outlaws weren't. I mean, not much Thorsland could really do. He was throwing strikes, so I mean that's what you want of a starting pitcher.
First arm here out of the bullpen tonight for head coach Keaton Mark is Matt Prostopnik. Already had 1-2, and roller up the line. Gets to the outlaw pen in left field. Here off the bat of Logan Sanchez. Behind him, it's Brandon Fish and Casey Comiskey as it's 4-5 sits here in this top half of inning 5 for the visiting Saugerties Stallions. 1-2 from Prostopnik. And that one didn't seem like he caught it. Caught it more on a backswing than anything. So, we'll try it again. Still 1-2. Prostopnik, this is his second appearance as an outlaw. As a hard hit ball going to drop into left field. A little line shot on the ground. So Sanchez has a leadoff single here to start the 5th. That is unfortunate.
That was a pretty good swing.
Really good swing.
Right in the shortstop third base gap. I mean, hit pretty hard.
So now Brandon Fish will come on up. As he drills one deep in the air out towards center field. Cazuar going for a run. Lays out. Going to get past him and roll to the wall. Sanchez on his horse gets to third. Sensign's going to be on. Fish all the way into third. He stops there. And a loud hit triple. Going to make it 7-2 Saugerties.
Coming to the plate, the second baseman from Seton Hall, number 33, Casey.
So it seems like Matt Prostopnik doesn't have it here for the first.
He is getting hit pretty hard in the first 2 batters.
Yeah, first 2 batters, any early indication. And tonight's not his night. Bullpen got his bet. You might see somebody start to be throwing here soon here for the Outlaws. Comiskey had a 5-3 ground out in the first and walked in the third. Is that one now left for ball 1? Big wide open stance here in the box. Comiskey trying to replicate his success from a night ago as this one bounced on the ground. Kennedy checking a runner, throws it across diamond as Waterman able to haul it in, and so that's a 5-3 for out 1. So George Baker
from the University of Louisville, number 27, George Baker.
Gonna roll on up. Fielder's choice in the first inning and then an F8 in the third. There's called strike.
Baker's had 2 very good swings.
He has had 2 very good swings.
He almost had a home run. He had a loud fly out.
Prostopnik gets a hard hit ball out to shallow right. Drifting on in comes Owen Burnsworth, and it falls in front of him in fair territory. Brandon Fish has scored, and it's 8-2 Stallions.
I think that was another fly ball that you got to have that one. I mean,
so Baker going to be on base, and the run does indeed count here for the Stallions. Scored as an E9, so no ribby there. to Baker. Fitzsimmons taking a strike.
I think that was a very gettable ball. I think the Owls have had now 2 this game. That
Yeah.
just fallen right in front of them. They could have.
Yeah, that one Burnsworth definitely should have had a play on and right. No excuses. 0-1. And there's called strike, and it's 0-2.
Burnsworth's Oneonta grown. Oneonta High School.
He is indeed. Did you know him growing up?
I mean, I played Little League with him, but that was about it.
Little League star Mikey Quackenbush.
Burnsworth did like.
Burnsworth getting a second opportunity out there, and that one gets past him as well. Goes to the wall. Baker coming to third, and Fitzsimmons a lot speedier behind him, forced to stop at second. He wanted to keep going. But the Stallions continue to rake, and still the Outlaws bullpen's quiet as it's second and third with just 1 out.
Unlucky. I mean,
In the 9th spot,
The Outlaws aren't careful, they're going to get mercied here tonight.
not looking good right now.
Starting to get in the conversation if the Stallions can push these 2 across. Laws have been mercied the most times in the league.
What number?
5. Niagara's right behind him, though, with 4.
Well, we never played Niagara, so, I mean.
Yeah. There's
I feel like
called strike.
That'd be an all-time matchup.
Hey, I'll go up there to Canada. Get me over the border.
I think that'd be an all-out shootout. A shootout game. Like, I think 10-plus runs for each team are getting scored.
If I went to Canada right now, my first spot to go to would be Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
I did go to. Tim Hortons is really good.
I love Tim
On
Hortons.
spring break, I went to Niagara Falls in Toronto. I had Tim Hortons every day for breakfast. It was super good.
That Oreo Frappuccino really
I had a
slaps.
croissant. It was chocolate. I think maybe it was chocolate croissant.
Chocolate
It was
croissant.
very good.
That sounds good. I have to start selling those here at the Damascus Field concession stand.
That'd be pretty good. I'd be all over those.
Add that to the off-season wish list. Ball bounces past Jaden Kennedy and gets in the left as he can't body it up. Baker scored. Fitzsimmons on his horse right behind him. We won't get a relay to the plate. And just like that, it's 10-2 Saugerties. So Anthony Lino going to get a pair of RBIs. And that is a tough one.
I mean,
Kennedy does get rolling up with the error, so excuse me, no ribbies there. But Griffin Crane now going to walk on up.
it's crazy how the Stallions have just put this one out of reach. I mean, balls would have to have a miracle like the genie wishes we were talking about earlier.
I really need my genie wish right now. I really do. I'm really wishing for that Bahama cruise.
You want Bahamas cruise?
You want to go on a cruise with me, Mikey?
I would love to.
Little off-season.
Never been on a cruise. I mean,
yeah.
I think it'd be great.
Let's go off-season bonding.
Off-season bonding.
Yeah.
What time of the year is this gonna happen?
Go at Christmas time.
Christmas time.
Yeah, just before Christmas. The 1-0. And that one.
I think that'd be fantastic. We're doing like Congo lines on the cruise ship. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I'd be seeing that.
You got to get me with those tropical drinks, too.
But I do be seeing it's always a lot overcrowded.
That's all
I would
right.
not be. I don't think I'd be a fan of that.
That's all right. We can play pickleball with the old people during the day. We can play bingo at night.
I think I'd beat you in pickleball, Colby.
Hey now. It's fighting words here. Griffin Crane, 2-1. I think I could get you in bingo, though.
Bingo?
So, going to school at Palm Beach Atlantic, we have to do community service and worship hours every year. And I got pretty good at playing bingo with the old people down there to get my hours done. So
you can get community service by that?
You can if you go to the nursing home and you say, hey, I'm here to help. And yeah.
Oh, were you like playing or were you just helping them?
Oh, I was playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did you win it all?
I did.
Wow.
I did. Yeah. I felt bad because the old people were kind of sad, but it's okay.
What I would do if I was you, every like couple at like the start, I would just yell bingo just randomly, confuse everybody.
The old people would probably be getting a little sad at that.
That's their whole bingo's after like the age of like 65, I feel like that's like their whole life. They love bingo.
But I heard our general manager's a big bingo guy, and he's not 65 yet. Or maybe he is. I don't know.
He could be pushing.
Yeah, I saw that cane starting to fly out earlier.
I got our PA announcer's down here. She's pushing 30. I mean, she's getting towards that age.
She's taking a math final tonight.
Probably gonna fail it. I mean,
Hey now. We're supportive here in the Laws booth. Always supportive. There's a swing and a miss. Good rep from Jamie Z.
taking a math final in the middle of, or the late of July. I mean,
I have to take a math class this fall. I'm really disappointed about that. I thought I was done with my math class, but I need one more.
you good with numbers?
Oh, absolutely not.
I mean,
hence the reason you don't hear me talk about more than just basic stats like batting average and win-loss record and all that. This one on the right side, and Robinson turns it to Carrera to get the out at second. So, Griffin Crane forced out for 6 and put Jamie Z on first fielder's choice, and Stallions runners to the corners with 2 away.
Out the right fielder, number 20, Adonis Medina.
So that was a good heads-up play by Robinson.
a good way to turn his body and flip it to second to Carrera.
Knew they weren't going to have 2 there, and that's all right.
There's somebody getting hot in the Laws bullpen.
David Denton went jogging down there.
Is that, might be Zach Rao?
No, he pitched yesterday. He started.
I can't remember.
I think it is Denton because he just went running down there from the pen a couple minutes ago.
I can't remember the lefties. Maybe. I mean, the only lefties that I know of are Jacob Turner.
And he's no
and
longer with us.
Zach Rao. Rao. Always a hard one to say.
And swiping the bat, Jamie Z runs to second, so he's in scoring position. Stallions, second and third with 2 outs. 0-2 is Adonis Medina. Yeah, I'm really wondering who that is.
I think I see red cleats, but I'm not
Oh,
sure.
it might be Tyler Blake. That would make sense.
He's only pitched. I've only seen him pitch once here at home.
He's pitched twice for us.
Yeah, they should be walking down from the...
Both times have been here at home, actually. I'm surprised Lucas Granger's not here tonight.
He had a couple base knocks when he was here.
1-2, and that one down and out, and it's 2-2. And Granger's a big energy guy on the base paths as well.
That is a fact.
Verstopnik is 2-2.
Good pitch.
Big swing and a miss, and he gets
How'd
out
he
of the
get out
half
of that
inning. Not before, though. He allows 4. It will be 4 runs on
No music.
4 hits, 2 errors, and 2 left on for the Stallions. We're halfway home here in Oneonta. It's 10-2 Stallions. Stallions trying to put icing on the cake in this one. Keep it where it's at. Hopefully get themselves a few more runs. Get out of here early. They have had a handful of Mercy Run Rule victories already this year. They've done it once to the Outlaws. It came back on June the 14th in the Outlaws' third trip down to Saugerties. Played 3 in a row against the Stallions to start out the season series. That one in towards Conorst, and count's going to go 1-1. John Ryder goes 1 inning, 1 run. It was earned. Strikes out 3 and walks 2 out of the pen. Reese Bramer taking over, another high ERA guy, trying to whack it down a little bit. As Conorst whacks one out to left center, and that falls in. 2 hops clubbed by Crane, but loud hit single, and Hugo Conorst on to start the 5th. So that's a big one. Owen Burnsworth popped to third base in the second inning. He's in trying to give the Laws some offense, give them some life, and he takes a strike.
I think we give them a little in between any pink pony club. Right?
Reese Bramer, 4 appearances this year, 3 1/3 innings, 1 hit, 5 runs, all earned. He has walked 10 and struck out 3. And crazy enough, he has 8 wild pitches.
Contests are done, right?
1-1 on Burnsworth, and he takes that one down and out. And so it's 2-1. What? 2-1. And that one going to get away. George Baker chases it back down towards the mat. His Conorst trots to second. It'll be another wild pitch. Conorst going to take a short lead off second. Just 4 hits on the night for the Laws offense thus far. Also taking 3 walks is Burnsworth, big swing. Had the green light there in the 3-1, and so now he'll be swinging at anything with a full count and nobody away. Looks like Blade still trying to get hot out there and left is payoff. Burnsworth looked like he got underneath this one too hard. Comiskey on the edge of the dirt, able to haul it in. And there's 1 out. So Burnsworth out, and Conorst in scoring position with still 1 away.
Back to the top of the order with the center fielder from Wofford, number 47, Kazuhara.
Kazuhara, 1 for 2 on the ball game. Two times he's been forced out on the base paths as well. 5 on assisted play in the first, which ended the frame, and then 4-3. Is it looking like he's trying that sack bunt and gets away from one? Passo's going to creep up, and Fish is going to roll up to the edge of the grass as well. The 1-0. And Uhara takes it a mile high, and it's 2-0. Uhara's going to pinch his feet up to the edge of that painted line. Stallions with crooked numbers on the board 4 of the 5 times they've come to the dish. Laws have put a 1 spot up twice. Count's going to go to 2-2 here on Uhara. As Bramer checks and now fires. That one down and away. And Uhara taking another ball. Brammer turns, looks around, and now his pitch low for ball 4. It's the second Outlaw base runner of the half inning. As it'll be first and second with still just 1 away, and Matt Carrera to walk on up.
The shortstop from Eastern Connecticut State, number 5, Matt Carrera.
Carrera's 1 for 2. He singled in the first inning, grounded out 3 unassisted in the third. Fischel again, inch up a little bit over at third. Paso trying to hold the speedy Uhara at first. There's a called strike, and Carrera trails 0-1. As promised, another look at the PGCBI out-of-town scoreboard. Starting with Auburn, they lead 5-4 in Batavia on the top of the sets, trying to snap their losing streak. Top of the 8th at Geneva, the Iron Bats have a 4-2 lead over the Red Wings. Top of the 8th at Newark, Elmira, 6-3, they're in the driver's seat against the Pilots. We have no scoring for that exhibition, as we mentioned before, between Power City and Niagara Falls. You're only playing 7 innings out there at Sel Magley. Bottom of the 7th, Utica head over Moat Valley 2-1 in the Dodge final home game. And Boonville, bottom of the 5th, they are leading over Amsterdam 6-3. Take one more look at that in either the 7th or 8th. Is Carrera ahead here in the count. Brammer turns, checks, and now here's his offering. That one in towards the belt, and it's 3-1. So, 2 walks and a single in the half inning, and bases are full of Outlaws with still just 1 out for Zach Porter. Saugerties is going to get a mound visit, and I mean, right about now, if you're the Outlaws, you do whatever you can to not let this one get away, get any further away, I guess is a better way of saying it. You just continue to do the little things right. You draw those walks, you work up that pitch count, and just try to keep it simple. The simple stuff is what's been working the most well. Zach Porter 0 for 2 in this ball game thus far.
The pitch for the Outlaws, the designated hitter from Wofford, number 49, Zach Porter.
Porter flew out to center in the first on a 0-1 and then flew out to right in the third. And Porter straight back into the screen, and it's a 0-1 count. So Brammer, it seems like that fastball is missing all around the zone. Is that one. Porter chips it off the end of the bat, and it's 0-2. Had a handful of broken bats yesterday in Boonville, but luckily it seems like nobody snapped a twig here tonight. They had 3, maybe even 4 last night in Boonville. Conor's at third, Uhara's at second, Carrera's at first. Brammer's 0-2. And Porter skyrockets one, going to stay on the infield as it doesn't get far. Comiskey able to catch it a few feet back of the mound. And so, there's 2 away. Now it comes into Cole Waterman's hands to try to not leave the bases loaded.
Number 10, Cole Waterman.
Seems like these Outlaw hitters that have been putting the ball in play against Brammer, not that there's been too much of it, they're really getting underneath that fastball, and so maybe the off speed being a little flat is kind of what you look to more here for Brammer, if you're Cole right about now. Brammer does only touch 83, and sounds like he got a good pop with the glove on that one as it's swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Waterman, first time he's seen a bullpen arm here in this game for Saugerties. And it's a slow roller right back, hit off the glove, and going to skitter away as he dives down, but the run has scored is Conorth advancing in from third. Outlaws get another one back, and that'll be an error, scoring the run. So that one for sure should have been gloved by Brammer. Conorth cruises on in. Uhar goes to third, Carrera goes to second. And now Dane Richards in, hoping that he can still keep this little 2-out rally going. Richards first pitch swinging, in foul territory, drifting back, caught on the run. Dylan Paso, nice little easy can of corn. It will be 1 run on one hit, 1 error, and 3 left on the base path. So Reese Brammer, I'm sure, going to be done after that frame as Saugerties will start to get another arm hot. Top of the 6th straight ahead here in Oneonta, and it is 10-3 Saugerties. Top of the 6th, Matt Prostopnik saying unsurprisingly enough here for the Laws on the mound. Colby Smith, Mikey Quackenbush back here, and Dylan Paso, a rocket to right field. Barnsworth lays down. That one bounces away to the Oneonta forward sign. Paso gets on his horse. He'll get into third standing up without a throw.
Good swing. He's gotten hit hard. I mean, Keen hasn't made a move.
Yeah, I'm certainly surprised that he left Prostopnik out there for another inning after how that 5th unraveled. That's a questionable move, to say the least.
They're still throwing in the bullpen, I mean.
And the fact that Blake's been throwing this long, you got to assume there's no reason why he wouldn't be ready to come in. Logan Sanchez. First pitch swinging, and he bombs one out to left center. Uhar able to drift over, makes the snag. But Paso does tag from third and make it 11-3 Ponies.
Ponies?
Ponies.
The third baseman from UMass Lowell, number 38, Brandon Fitch.
There is also something getting warm in the Stallions bullpen.
Yeah, that half inning, Coach Colin Martin wasting no time. He's an OBS kind of coach. If you throw a bad half inning, you're out. And that wasn't exactly a good half inning thrown by Brammer.
Yeah. He did have a few base runners on, did let up a run.
Yeah, Laws have scored in each of their last 2 trips to the plate, but when you're only putting up 1 run in your trips to the plate, when you're allowing 3 and 4 spots, then not particularly a winning formula.
Not going to help.
1-0. And there's a strike. I'm still in awe of that batting helmet.
That what?
I'm still in awe of his batting helmet. His batting helmet is a sight to behold.
Yeah, is it stickers? Is it?
I don't know. I wanna put it in the Baseball Hall of Fame though.
Baseball Hall of Fame?
Yeah. Put it in there.
Put it in there.
Yeah. You go ask him for it after the game. I'll make sure they get it.
I thought there was a Y, like a BYU Y, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know it looks really shiny to me, and I like shiny things. That one towards the knees.
What?
That's for me to know and you to wonder. So it's 3-1.
From the kid that's wearing a tutu?
Yeah. He's looking pretty swaggy.
General Manager DeLillo's got to chill. Out to right field. This one's going to go. Owen Burnsworth creeps up, and he's got it.
A little bounce back from
Big O.
Big O.
Next up, the second base.
We go to Casey Comiskey. For Stopnik, you got to assume if he can get this last out, his night will be done after the 2 innings. Good friend Hugo Cohnhorst after he played at Herkimer this spring. Half swing and charged by Robinson on the run. Pull Waterman off. That's tough.
It's very unlucky.
That'll be an infield single.
Big power back on the plane, George Baker.
Hey, I still go back to the celebration that he had his first time here to Damaski Field. He hit a triple out to the corner in right field, and he got to third, and he celebrated like he had just.
He hit a game-winning home run in the World Series.
In the 3rd inning.
3rd inning of the PGCBL. I mean, he's a good hype man. I mean,
hey, we need some hype here. Mikey, you're my hype.
Yeah, hey.
0-1. Prostopnik sails one up and away, and it counts to 1-1. He's always trying to make my broadcast a clown show.
Huh?
He's always trying to make the broadcast a clown show.
Who, me?
No, not you.
Who?
Your great grunkle over there.
Great uncle something. I don't even know. I don't even know how that all works.
We'll call him Grunkle.
Grumples. He's always grumpy in the morning. I mean,
well, I'm grumpy.
never happy.
I'm grumpy in the morning too. I have to get up. I gotta get a shower.
Gotta get here.
Grab a run. Get some coffee.
You wish you had Tim Hortons coffee though.
I do. That Oreo Frappuccino. It's calling my name. 2-1.
Are you a Dunkin' or a Starbucks guy? Well, I know you're a lot Dunkin', but I did see Starbucks the other day for you.
Okay, so the thing is, I really like them both. I prefer Dunkin's coffee over Starbucks, and Starbucks I prefer the refreshers.
'Cause I used to have a it was some sort of refresher from Dunkin' that you brought to work about every day.
The strawberry dragon fruit, it gets me. Gets me.
The batter of record for the Stallions.
Certainly understands me, just like this 2-2 understands me tonight. We're like on first name basis sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't know what I'm saying?
No.
That's all right.
I couldn't hear you on that one.
I speak to myself sometimes.
Victor, 726.
Dylan Fitzsimmons.
Ooh, good,
And
good
that
breaking
one.
ball, but just a little high.
726. I just say how old I was. A lot of kids like numbers in the 80s.
So a decent crowd in the ballpark.
Yeah,
For the Laws being down 8 runs. I mean,
hey. They're gonna spark the Laws to a big comeback.
that'd be great.
It's all gonna start from you too. You're gonna get up here and you're gonna start doing some crazy stuff, and it's gonna get everybody energized.
Wow, like what would you do to get the Outlaws ready? Get them rallied.
You don't want to know what I'd do.
Streak the field.
No.
You just start running across the field. I mean,
Not a streaking kind of guy. I don't really want to get arrested. It's not really in the cards.
I'm saying like just running across the field.
Oh, just running across
Just
the field.
running.
I'll do cartwheels. I don't know what
Cartwheels
I don't know what I'll
across the
do.
field?
Yeah, cartwheels across the field.
Get the rally going.
3-0. Called strike. Can you do a cartwheel?
I could do like a half cartwheel. I could do a half cartwheel.
You can't do any cartwheels.
Half
Half don't count.
half do count.
I think we should have an Outlaw staff cartwheel contest next week. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, it's not even.
3-1. In the air, right side. Burnsworth just going to watch it go foul.
That was fair. I think that would have left. It was a
Hey.
good swing.
Seems like they like that corner by the pole tonight.
That's 2 close home runs. I mean, that ball was a little foul, but
Left side's definitely the pull side for home runs here at Damaski. So seeing him hit the right way would be
it
something
is a
else.
taller fence. So I mean,
And
oh,
that one going to ring him up. Look it. Dylan Fitzsimmons clearly stunned Saugerties going to add another run on 2 hits. They'll leave a pair on the base pass. We hit the bottom of the 6th here in Oneonta. 11-3 Saugerties. Bottom of the 6th inning here on Laws YouTube. Ian Wurtzel started off, got another new arm on the hill for Saugerties is Greg Bruno, who's lit up the Outlaws here out of the bullpen so far in the season series. Going to take things over behind Reese Brammer. Wurtz a bit swing and a miss to the first fastball, and it's 0-1. Bruno, after spending his spring at Embry-Riddle Area Technical University down in Florida, just recently committed to Seton Hall to join 3 of his Saugerties Stallions teammates, well now 2 upon Justin Ford's departure earlier this week. Wurtz, and out to the parking lot, that's going to go off the bat, and so it's 0-2. That was a massive loss for Saugerties with Ford leaving, but they got a massive addition back is Luis Rodriguez, who departed this squad after playing 18 games in June. He comes back, and, well, yesterday it was a tough night for him against the Mohawks, but it was a really tough night for a lot of their offense. Bruno just went up towards the bat, and so it's 1-2. I really need some bud spray. Some bud spray would be nice right about now. Starting to get a little buggy here at Damaski Field. We're getting beyond 9. Bruno the 1-2. Big swing and a miss. And Wurtz is retired, and there's 1 away. So Zach Robinson will come up. Final line on Reese Brammer was 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned. He watched 3 and fires up a wild pitch as well. Robinson in this ball game is 1 for 2. Had a double, scored the first outlaw run in the 2nd, and struck out swinging in the 4th. Bruno sails the first one high and upstairs and counts 1 out. Stat line for Bruno on the season, a 1-2 record across 9 appearances, all out of the pen, a 4.82 ERA, 18 2/3 innings, 17 hits, 12 runs, 10 earned, and he has walked 9 and struck out 20. Robinson, good rip through it, and it's 1-1. So Outlaws certainly hoping that can put the ball in play, get a couple of runs, because if Saugerties has anything to say about it, they want to put 2 more up, top of the 7th, and get out of here early if they can. The 1-1. And there's a called strike. As Robinson left it high, didn't even offer. Bruno 1-2. And that one ripped through as well. The speed stuff that paid off for him all spring long, ripping D2 down in Florida, starting to show off here at the end of the season when the Stallions need it most. Trying to work a second straight scoreless outing against the Outlaws, and who knows, he might go multiple innings. He's done it 4 times already this year. As Jaden Kennedy comes up, and I look like I'm spasming over here. Kennedy 0 for 1 with a walk in this game, and connects on the first one, and that leaves the ballpark.
That's fine.
12 hits for Saugerties, just 4 for Oneonta to this point. Alls with 3 singles and that Zach Robinson double, their only offense. Bruno the 0-1. Kennedy rips it up, and that one once more going to get out to the parking lot. So Kennedy in 2-strike approach, Laws trying to keep the half inning alive. The 0-2, and that one high. Counts 1-2. Looks like Tyler Blake is going to come in the 7th inning for the Outlaws. He's been back up throwing here for the last 5 minutes or so. One-two pitch, and Kennedy still get high. Laws dugout making noise like they're the ones up 11-3 right about now. Saugerties' dugout has been pretty quiet all night. Bruno with his 2-2. And that one goes to the mat behind the dish. So Kennedy almost took some chin music, and the count's full. Bruno. The payoff. High ball 4. And that'll get the half inning going. JK's been real patient at the plate tonight. Now 2 walks. And Hugo Conor here in the 9 spot in the lineup, going to walk up.
The extra hitter from Westchester, University number 18, Hugo Conor.
Conor in his last AB hit a single through the right side of the infield. Went second on a wild pitch. Came around to score on some helpfulness with some bad miscues by. Now there's a strike, and it's 0-1. Brunel. Got a chopper up the middle. Comiskey to Paso in time. 4-3. Half inning comes to a close. Lost trend, another runner on the base pass as JK left it first. Top of the 7th coming up next. Tyler Blake's coming in. Lost trailing 11-3.
Your presence.
Top of the 7th inning. Colby Smith, Mikey Quackenbush back here. Mikey 11-3 Saugerties and bringing in Tyler Blake. Now the Outlaws. I mean, you just can't give up 2.
They need a miracle.
Hey, the root word of impossible is possible. Never forget that.
With the Outlaws, anything is possible.
It is true. Like I've been saying all summer, it keeps you on the edge of your seat. Sometimes you plummet. Sometimes you get pushed back a little bit.
Sometimes you succeed.
Yeah. Tonight's kind of plummeting, but that's okay.
Well, I mean, we have to cool off at some point.
Yeah.
We have been playing pretty good baseball tonight.
Well, we got 2 off days the next 2 days, so can forget about baseball for a little bit. There's a swing and a miss. What's the go-to weekend plans this weekend?
Water park.
Going to the water park. Yo,
Yeah.
you keep doing all these fun things and not inviting me. I'm starting to take it personal.
Yeah, you want to come? You want to come with us?
Okay.
Alan Monticello.
You're going too? Dang. General Manager Jalila gets a water park trip.
Do you like the water park?
I do.
The world needs to experience Coach Dill's beach bag.
There's a 2-2.
They work hard on this beach bag.
Work hard.
Lino's been on courtesy of 2 errors tonight. Also has scored a run and had a ground out. 2-2 from Blake. And that one comes straight back into the glove. So there's an out.
The center fielder from the University.
Lino's frustrated.
Number 18, Griffin Crane.
As your DH or your EH, just got the one job, swinging the bat. And certainly when you're not coming up with a producive night in that department, certainly wears on you a little bit. There's a called strike. And Griffin Crane down 0-1. Crane now waits. Is that one off the glove, and it's 1-1. Blake with the pitch. And this one, daisy cutter right on over. Waterman to Blake, just in time. They're always making it interesting.
Good play by Waterman. And good toss. to Blake.
It was a little close, though. A little too
Well,
close
yeah, it
for
was a little
comfort.
close.
Notre Dame, number 10, Jamie Z.
I think Waterman could have took him himself, but
That's all
always
right.
be-
You just don't want close plays, though. Let's see. Starting to lose a grip on things here. I was right in the 8th inning. That's all right. The 1-0. And Z leaves it low, 2-0. Not to go jinx, knock on wood, but haven't had a 1-2-3 all night. 2-0. And this one, out to right field. There it is. Owen Burnsworth going to haul in the line shot.
There it is.
And so, Saugerties goes down 1-2-3 here, top 7. We're stretching to Oneonta. Stallions lead this thing, 11-3.
11-3.
Owen Burnsworth into the box, and he's going to see Greg Bruno, who's back out here on the hill for a second consecutive half inning of work. Skips one in the dirt, and that'll be ball 1. He worked around a walk in the last half inning to Jaden Kennedy with 2 punch outs and a ground out. Bruno waits on the first base side of the rubber. And the 1-0. Burnsworth checks his swing, and he did indeed go, so it's 1-1. Bruno 1-1, and that one ripped right through by Burnsworth, as it'll go to 1-2. And that one, gonna ring up Burnsworth looking for out 1. So back to the top of the lineup we go for the Laws as Kazuhara come up for the 4th time tonight. These buds are actually starting to drive me insane. If I wasn't already insane enough. Kazuhara going to shoot one off foul. And the count's 0-1. Bruno the 0-1. That one called strike, and it's 0-2. Bruno, first base side yet again, 0-2. And Uhara going to be done swinging. So Bruno has recorded 5 outs, 4 of them strikeouts. And now it's going to be Matt Carrera's turn. He's walked and reached on an error. And also had a 3 unassisted ground out in between those two at-bats. Bruno going to leave one down and out, and it's ball 1. Saugerties, if they can find a way to play 2 in the top of the 8th, now that we are beyond the 7th, they could end it in the 8th inning. Looks like Blake is going to stay out for another half inning of work as nobody's been throwing in the law's pen. And Carrera ahead 2-0. Laws also have Denton, Peyton, and Dugan available tonight as well. And that one missing for ball 3. Have to wonder if none of those 3 arms are used here the rest of the way. If he goes for David Denton or Asa Dugan on the bump Sunday to start in Utica. Three-0. And that one called strike. As Carrera had the red light. Three-1. Grazed on in there, high ball 4. And so for the 3rd time tonight, Carrera's been on base, and Zach Porter will come up to the plate. We said we'd take one more look at the out-of-town scoreboard, so let's do it. Bottom of the 8th inning at Batavia. Doubledays are leading the Mutt Dogs 10-7. At Geneva, the Iron Bats have a 4-3 lead. Elmira just beats the Newark Pilots 6-5 in 9 innings. Power City and Niagara Falls, again, no scoring from their 9-lead matchup. Top of the 9th, Moat Valley, after trailing for a long time against the Dogs. After trailing for a long time to Utica, it was 2-1, all of a sudden 6-2, and they just need 3 more outs. Top of the 7th, a surprising score in Boonville as the Mohawks down 9-4. Porter caught that one off his bat, and it's 0-1. Again, Bruno looks to first. Carrera the short lead. Here's his pitch. Good rip and a miss, and so Porter in a 2-strike count with 2 away. Oh-2. Porter, left side of the infield, and a 1-hop. The flip underhand to second by Z, and Comiskey hauls it in to get him out. So Porter left on, courtesy of the fielder's choice, and it'll be no runs, no hit, no errors, one left on. And top of the 8th we go. Saugerties, 11-3 is your score. Top of the 8th inning, back here in Oneonta, Colby Smith alongside Mikey Quackenbush, and Mikey Saugerties on the door here of trying to mercy the laws. They do, though, need 2 more runs to do it.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. I mean, would not be a good sign for the Outlaws.
Ooh, and Adonis Medina in some distress.
Hey, right in the foot, that's not a place you want to get hit.
You don't got,
sting.
Yeah, you don't got a lot of good bonage and covering down there. Well, he's going to jog to first like it's nothing. True warrior.
Like champ.
You're my champ.
I'm a champ.
You're my champ.
You're my champ.
Yeah, I try.
My champ like John Cena.
Dylan Paso with now 1 on. Outlaws going to be looking for a 2-ball.
Little double play.
We haven't had one all night, have we? I don't think we have.
I don't think we have. I think we've got a double play turned on us. But
yeah. Sounds about right.
I'm not sure about. I was turning one.
The 1 out. And we haven't.
No.
Just look back, you know.
Had a look.
Yeah.
Take a little gander.
It's good for the goose. It's good for the gander, you know.
Something like that.
Yeah. I'm bad with all that nursery rhyme stuff. That one going to miss high, ball 3. That's why I'm here and not in like a preschool classroom or something. Nobody would want me around their preschoolers. That wouldn't be good.
All right.
I don't mean it like that. Trust. There's a strike.
Fred Colby. Best announcer in 607 and the PGCBO.
Try my best.
You're the man.
3-1. And that one down low for ball 4.
Very consistent, Colby. Very consistent energy, regardless if the laws are down 8 or up 10 like the other night. You're always.
I get a little sad sometimes, as you know.
I mean, when we had a losing streak, I mean, seemed a little down and out, but
it's all right. We rallied
that
back.
energy for now. How we're playing good.
Always having fun in the box, though, no matter what the score is.
Always fun in the box.
Baker, Mr. Showtime, taking ball 1.
Showtime.
Oh, excuse me, it's Sanchez.
Oh no, not Showtime. This is.
Oh yeah, Baker's 27. 5's looking like
Sanchez?
a 7 to me. Yeah, it's Sanchez. I gotta get to bed, I guess. Hopefully soon.
Tired.
I am. It's been a long day.
Long day here.
It's always a long day.
Long here at Damascus.
Got here 9:30 this morning.
Wow. Been here ever since?
Yeah, haven't left.
Wow. No naps in between?
No.
I'd have to take a nap if I was here from 9:30 to pretty much 9:30.
1-1, both base runners going. And that one off foul, and so it's 1-2.
Team from Saugerties, they try to run a lot of hit and runs.
They do, and they execute it really well.
They have.
It's kind of sad the ballpark's starting to get empty.
Yeah, I mean, it's starting to get late. People's bedtimes, the bugs are being crazy tonight.
It's past my bedtime. Somehow I don't know how I've been doing this all summer. Just feel like I'm getting old.
You're getting old?
I am getting old.
You're only 20, Colby.
I know.
You're getting old.
The 1-2. And this one on the ground, left
did he go
side,
down?
charging over. Carrera bobbles it in the transfer. And the base pass will be loaded. Ouch.
Not. Try it. Just too fast. You went too fast and could have had it, but on to the next.
Tried to be grateful.
Taking in number 30,
Grateful is a good word for it.
Fish.
Would have been a good play though if he did execute it.
It would have been. It would have
Would
been.
have kept the runners at second and first with one out. Could have turned double play there, but
Brandon Fish in the box, and thus far tonight, he has gone 2 for 4, has a pair of RBIs and a run scored. 3-1 ground out and a fly out to Burnsworth as well, and now it's 1-1 on the sweeper. Played some good movement.
these bugs, man, they're killing me.
I know.
I mean, eating alive.
I actually came out of Boonville yesterday. This is probably TMI, but I had bug bites literally everywhere, and I'm sure you can picture what I mean by that.
Boonville?
Yesterday was not a fun time in Boonville for the buds.
Oh boy.
2-1. And that one off the end of the bat. So it's 2-2.
How was Boonville? Was it fun?
It was just there, you know.
You were just there.
I was just there. I was over watching the 6-year-olds before our game
You
started.
sent me a picture. Was it?
Yeah, I got to watch like 3-4 innings of their game. Their innings take a while.
Any home runs?
Oh, no.
No?
Barely any balls past the infield.
Wow.
But it's all right. 2-2, and there's a strike 3. Blake gets a K, his second one of the night.
Next up for the Stallions, the second baseman, number 33, Casey Comiskey.
So Blake going to turn, look at both base runners. Is this one a little
Okay,
laser
get
off
that.
foul?
Oh. Right on the top of a truck.
As long as it's not my car.
Well, I hope you park far away.
I do. I actually park right over there. You go straight out the front gate, facing along the road.
That
That's
is smart.
my spot.
Somebody's car windshield has gotten smashed this year. One of
Yeah,
the first games.
we don't need another one of those.
Don't need another one. Gotta pay that. Gotta pay those people back. Pretty sure.
Well, they were a little angry, but it's all right. It'll happen.
Happens. What happened? What would you do if it happened to you?
Cry, probably.
Cry.
Yeah.
Hope that your insurance covers it.
Yeah. Just have to tell them, I was at an Outlaws game, and the parking lot was more entertaining than the product on the field that night when the ball came out.
No.
0-2. Out to right field, drifting over in the gap. This one caught by Burnsworth. Tagging up from third, Donis Medina going to score. And that will be an RBI for Comiskey, and the Stallions now up by 9. It's like the bullpen is still totally quiet here for the Outlaws.
They're just gonna want to be eating
Eight,
innings.
seven,
There's no need in
37,
wasting arms
Baker.
at this point. I mean, the Laws, unless they score like 5 or 6 runs in the next inning, there's no necessarily points. Your boy Showtime's up. Heard somebody yell it. I don't know where from, but
He gets plunked on the back. Oh, man. It's another thing that'll happen.
long day for the Outlaws.
It has been a long day.
Showtime does not get the show of Showtime unless he maybe does a big celebration while getting hit and running to first.
I don't know if that's something you ever want to celebrate.
Louisville product.
Left fielder from St. John's, number 29, Dylan Fitzsimmons.
Maybe we'll flip him an ice pack post game.
Maybe
Maybe-
we'll have to.
Maybe a 2-2.
Are you gonna forever keep this now?
No, gotta give it back to your sister.
Gotta. Yeah, I mean, kind of have to.
Should probably wash it for her though. I don't think she wants it
Watched it
back.
about 3 or 4 times.
Hey now, call me dirty. This one gets away as Wirt's gonna go back and chase it. Paso has scored. Stallions lead by 10.
Unlucky.
That's an unlucky hop.
Words just couldn't block it.
Are you sad, Mikey? You sound sad.
Laws have made me sad tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully they score a run.
Gotta score a run. Want to play into the 9th.
Want to play in the 9th. Make something happen.
Lots of big goals here at Tomasky Field tonight. That one down and away.
I wonder what the biggest Outlaws comeback ever is.
It's a good question.
I would say probably 8+ runs.
Gotta go back to the Joe Hughes era for that one because haven't been too many comebacks over the last couple of years.
I mean,
2-1. Good rip and a
remember
miss.
last year when we were up like 10-3, Boonville had an insane comeback. They won that game like 12-10.
Hey, don't.
Not good for us, but I mean that's
Yeah,
just
don't bring up
recent.
bad times. Don't bring up bad times. 2-2. Swung on and missed, and Stallions are up by 10.
Well, if I don't come back, Colby, thank you for having me.
Of course.
If we get mercied,
Hey, we're not. Laws are gonna.
this is if I don't come back. Thank you for having me on the broadcast.
Of course. Looking forward to having you for the full game here on Monday.
Full game Monday.
Monday's going to be a good time. Mikey's going to have 4th, 5th, and 6th innings of play-by-play on Monday, too. His play-by-play debut here for the Laws.
Please do not click off.
We hit the bottom of the 8th. Stallions, 13-3 is your score. Touching you. Bottom of the 8th here in Oneonta. Outlaws need offense to try to play into the 9th. Right about now, it is just a matter of you get one across, and then you're playing an extra inning, or you roll over and play dead, and you lose by 10. It's about what we got going for us right now. Cole Waterman, good rip and a miss. Bruno's out for a 3rd inning, and he's been pretty sharp, to say the least. 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. As a walk and an E5 as well against him. 0-1. Waterman a good rip, and it's 0-2. Laws have had a hard time hitting that fastball. Bruno, a lot of velo. Oh, 2. And that one drifts in. And it's 1-2. Bruno got Waterman to tip that one backwards. So it keeps going. Bruno taking plenty of time. 1-2. And that one sweeps down and away. And so it's 2-2. Bruno gets a swing and a miss, and there's one away. Laws are down to their final 2 outs. It's Dane Richards' turn.
Community College number 1, Dane Richards.
Reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Watson scored a run in the 4th, and also popped to first his last time up in inning 5. Bruno gets Richards to fly one deep in foul territory. That one going to drift up high. Counts 1-1.
I don't have the picture in my phone anymore, but I did go on that. But this is like before she was like famous there. She probably like 100 fans.
Bruno's 1-1. And Richards is swinging a miss. And it's 1-2. Richards desperately hunting something. As Bruno kicks and fires. Goes straight 3. And just like that, Saugerties needs one more out to escape here with a victory. Outlaws is certainly not the way you wanted to go into the off day after this last 5-game stretch where you've won 4 of 5 and put up a valiant effort, and the lone loss in the span of the Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs as well. Wirt's going to take some chin music high, ball 1. And that one a nice frame job down off the plate, but it's 2-0 regardless. Saugerties has a tough stretch here at the end of the season. Again, as of right now, they would host the Utica Blue Sox in round 1. Tomorrow they're hosting Mohawk. Then they get an off day, host Amsterdam Sunday for the final time. Go to Glens Falls Monday before hosting Utica Tuesday. So could end up being 2 straight days that the Blue Sox have to make that long trip to Saugerties if things stay the way they are right now. 3-0 to Wirtz. That one's high, ball 4. So Bruno, it seems like he's either getting the K's or he's throwing up 4-pitch walks. Hasn't been much in between for him this summer. Zach Robinson's turn.
Number 48, Zach Robinson.
Robinson's 1 for 3 tonight. Had that loud double in the second inning. And since then, he struck out twice, both times swinging in the 4th and 6th. Short lead off first is Bruno. Going to call up a strike. Chet Wertz off first. And now delivers. Elevated pitch, 1-1. Stallions with 13 runs on 12 hits in this game. Outlaws with just 3 runs on 4 hits. Oneonta 4 errors to Saugerties 1. There's been a real difference maker as well. The 1-1. Good rip, but Robinson and the Outlaws now down to their last strike. Jaden Kennedy waiting on deck, hoping he'll get a 4th AB. Bruno again, looks on over. The 1-2. And just high. Bruno 2-2. Ball game over. 3 strikeouts in the half inning, and Ian Wirtz takes a walk in there as well. But your final score in this one going to be 13-3 in favor of the Stallions. Another tough night for the Laws here at home, but they're going to go to 8-30. Stallions go to 24-13-1. Saugerties is back in action tomorrow against Mohawk Valley. 7 p.m. start, and Outlaws back in action Sunday at Utica starting at 5:15. So 2 straight off days. Going to be a good time here for the Laws in Oneonta. But again, Stallions take the victory tonight by a 13-3 final. We'll see you back here on YouTube Monday night hosting Amsterdam, 6:50 pregame, 7 o'clock first pitch. Have a great weekend, and as always, roll Laws.